What is going on, you guys? What is going on? Mini Truck back with another video. How are y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Is that still a thing? Anyone remember that? It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's got the frog. I forgot that existed until just now. Fine. It's good times. Now we just have TikTok. So, anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. You guys are out there having a good week, making some money. We are kind of back and forth in stop and go traffic. We're on, like I said, on our way home. We're on 386 headed, what is this? 386 headed north. Coming into Gallatin. And man, look, if you guys are thinking about moving to Tennessee, just don't. Please, we're full. Stop moving to Tennessee. I remember when we didn't have this much traffic, and this person for like the third time just cut me off. Like, fuck you. I swear I've had this one little SUV like 3 different times cut me off. Like, and then they'll slow down. Like, don't do that. Like, 1, don't cut off semis. 2, don't cut us off and then slow down. That's just kind of a dick move. But anywho. It's been a slightly eventful day. We've been doing some different stuff today. Well, I guess every day's been doing something different because I'm so new here, right? But we took a run to Litchfield, Kentucky. If you guys have been watching, you know that's we're trying to make that a dedicated run. It's been something that's been in the works here. That's actually one of the reasons they hired me, is because that's a run that they were trying to get drivers for. And as of right now, it's waiting until the new year. But so far, there is the green light after the new year to do this, which is good. Like I said, I did it today. Didn't mind it. Actually, pretty simple, very easy. Now today there was a little bit more to it than there would have normally been, if like once it becomes a dedicated run, in different times and whatnot. But so today. Go pick up a chassis at the rail, go over to IMC, pick up a container, and then we headed on to Litchfield. Pretty straightforward out of Nashville. You head straight up 65 to Bowling Green, get on 165 towards Owensboro, and then you get on, it's not William Natural Parkway, it's William Ford Parkway, or Wendell Ford Parkway, something like that, to Litchfield. Really straightforward, really easy. It's like 70 miles an hour the whole way. So it takes about 2 hours. In there, it's easy, pretty easy in and out, and really nice. So, not bad. This person. Don't do dumb shit like that, please. Oh my god, this person's an idiot. I guess this person decided they're going to let all this corner traffic over on this side road go. And literally did it last minute, slammed on their brakes. I'm glad I had a following distance and was paying attention. Anywho, but real straightforward, easy place. So. On our way there, of course, we had to go through Bowling Green. As a lot of people may know, tornado just hit Bowling Green a few days ago, and I actually got to see some of the damage, and it was so weird because it was like it jumped over 165. Like, I'm bad with my directions, but so I'm heading north, I believe I am, anyways. And when I was heading to Litchfield, on my left, there was like a little bit of damage to the trees, but nothing really. And then all of a sudden, to my right, is this 1/8 of a mile wide path of nothing but destruction. So it was weird how that works. And they said the tornadoes jump, so it's kind of weird. But we seen that. Like I said, went up to Litchfield. Real straightforward. They got me loaded, but it is a heavy load coming back. You just go up there empty and then coming back you're loaded. loaded about 50,000 pounds. So she is a heavy load. So, but it doesn't pay too bad, especially considering you go up there empty. Now, got loaded, came back, dropped it at the yard, and then moved a couple other little containers around, and here it is about 5:30, we're heading home. We left about 4:30, about 4:45, but traffic's been so heavy that it's taking us a little bit longer. So on a normal run, when this does become a normal run, normal dedicated run, we'll actually be having an empty container at home with us. So where I would always park my my trailer and truck and trailer up at Hardee's in Westmoreland, where I would always park there. They said, yeah, go ahead. I didn't even have to ask. They went ahead and brought it up. So they said it'd be easier for you just to drive back towards the house. You have to stay connected and whatnot. But, and leave from there, because you'd only be right up the road from your house. Head straight to Letchfield. Be there at 6:30 in the morning. Get loaded, and drive back to Nashville. They'd have an empty on the yard. Pick up that empty at the yard, do the drop and hook, head back to Letchfield, get loaded again, come back, and drop at the yard again, pick up another empty, then head back home. So the advantage would be, be up there at 6:30, avoiding a lot of the heavy traffic. So I'd have to leave at about, if I'm right, I'd have to leave about 5 o'clock in the morning. And from there, just head straight there, run back and forth. Wow, I could probably be done by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Seems like an easy enough run. So, but anyways, enough about that. That's what we did today. So, always something new, it seems like, at least for right now. Not really sure what time we're getting started in the morning. Guy was like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, I ain't got a lot going on for tomorrow, but so just call us in the morning, and we'll have something for you in the morning. Which is, usually that's when I get started anyways. They'll usually give me a call or something. Sometimes they'll have something for me, but it was cool. I appreciate they're really good about communication, and they're really good about just being open and honest with you. Yeah, I was straight up, hey man, we ain't got a lot going on tomorrow, so just hey, about 7:30 in the morning, give us a call, and we'll have something for you. So he's like, he's like, typically 2 weeks before Christmas it gets a little slow, and then it picks back up. So I wouldn't worry about it, but it is going to be slow for a couple days. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Said, but you're still good for Saturday. We'll get with you on Friday afternoon and let you know what you're doing Saturday. So it's cool. I appreciate their open, how open and honest they try to be, and they do try to get you paid anything they get you paid for. Like I've said, and then today I was dropping that trailer, going to go grab my next container. The terminal manager came out and started talking to me. Said, hey, tomorrow you can get your settlement sheet emailed to you. If you have any problems understanding it, have any questions about it, you think maybe something's not on there, he said, always verify. He's like, that's why we do the trip sheets. It's like, that way you can always go back and verify everything that you've done. Make sure all your control numbers, which is for control numbers for your accessory pay. So make sure all those are on there. Make sure all your loads are on there. If you have any questions, any problems, please don't hesitate to let me know. So I appreciate that, you know. So everything's been going pretty well with that. But enough about Ford and CST. And for those who are confused, the company I work for is CST, Central States Trucking, but they got bought out a few years ago by Forward Intermodal, which is another branch of Forward Air. But a lot of stuff is still under the CST name, if that makes any sense. So if I say Ford or CST, you know what I'm talking about. But enough about them. We're going to talk about USA. So like I've said before in probably my last video, I'm still on the Facebook page, the IC page. I was supposed to leave. I kind of forgot to. No one's kicked me out yet. If you see this, please don't kick me out. I don't comment or post nothing. But I see the shit and I laugh my ass off. So, from what I've been reading, a lot of people are pissed off with this load board. It seems like a lot of the changes they've made, which they made some changes right before I was leaving, doing the auto assign and auto cancel, or not the auto cancel, but the cancel button, and all that shit seems to not really be working. If anything, it's caused the load board to freeze and have a lot of problems. So there's not only that, but there's also really low rates that people have been posting some screenshots, and it's like, dude, like, I wouldn't even start my truck for that, One I seen was someone was running up into Canada, wanting to run up into Ontario. So I didn't even know we crossed borders. So that was pretty sure it was Ontario, Canada. It might have been Ontario, California. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you've seen that load. But it was like 2,200 miles for, well, no, it was more than that. It was like 2,800 miles for like $2,200, and it's like, you're not even making $1 a mile. You've got to be absolutely kidding me. Nobody's gonna take that. So, man, these rates are nuts, but I've been seeing a lot of that and a lot of stuff that, where people are posting from other load boards, and it really looks like USA is taking a lot more than that 35%. I wouldn't be surprised if USA seen a lawsuit. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to see that they got hit with a lawsuit over some stuff like that. They are most definitely taking way more than they're supposed to be. Alright, I'll be nice, y'all. Come on. I'm trying to be nice. But I still ain't got paid by USA. From what I understand, I'm not even going to get paid for it this week. I ain't going to get paid till next week. So that's why I say, you guys got to save your money. Look, when you guys, it's cool to make these, 22, take home 22, 23, and upwards $100, taking home that couple grand. It's nice, and you got all these things you want to do with it. You want to buy this, you want to buy that. It's Christmas time, you want to spoil everybody. That's cool. Take care of yourself first. When I say take care of yourself first, take care of your finances. Get ahead on your bills. Have a plan for your money. Like, here's the thing. I grew up lower middle tongue-tied. I grew up lower middle class. Alright, and in my opinion, that's worse than growing up poor. If you grow up poor, you get government assistance. You get EBT, you get WIC, you get all these free things, right? I didn't grow up with none of that. I was just above that, but not still not enough to do very good, right? So now my parents always did. They made sure I had everything I always needed. Right? I always made sure even if it meant they went without. My parents always made it work, and I'm forever grateful. No complaints. I had a great childhood, but nonetheless. So when it got to where I had all this money, I didn't know what to do with it. And it was the kind of thing like when we had that type of money, it was so rare that we did go out and spend it and spoil ourselves. We put some back and whatnot, but a lot of times we'd spoil ourselves. Because it was such a rarity. We'd get to go out to eat to a really nice place like O'Charlie's or Logan's or, Texas Roadhouse was something I found when I was like 20 years old. All right, that's my happy place. But so I was just blowing my money, making this really good money. Starting out, blowing the money. Don't blow the money. If you're right there at your bills, make sure you're caught up. And especially if you can, get ahead. I'm a month ahead on my car. I'm a month ahead on my storage unit. I'm a month ahead on my insurance, everything. I'm a month ahead on everything. And that I can be. And if I can't be in like my phone bill or like Spotify, stuff like that, I've at least got the money set back for it. It's really important. Like I said, pay ahead on anything you can. Put away for a bad time. Make sure you're putting that money into savings. If it wasn't for me doing that, I could be in a rough position right now. But hey, I've still got enough money set aside to make a truck payment. Like I said, I'm paid up all the way into January for my bills, and I've still got money set aside to pay them up to February. So that's important. And still have money in savings. So it's very important that you guys do that. I cannot stress it enough. Plus your maintenance. Set aside for your maintenance. I'm not going to lie. This truck's starting to scare me. It keeps wanting to hang up in 7th gear. I'm worried that she's going to go out. She's going to start giving me some serious problems. Hopefully not. This transmission is supposed to have up to a 750,000 mile warranty. So hopefully we don't have any problems. But, even if transmission's covered, that don't change the fact the rest of your bills might not be. You need to make sure you have something set away for all that. So that's very important. That right there is what can screw somebody. Especially as an owner-operator. Cannot stress that enough. If you're an owner-operator and you're not setting money to the side, you're setting yourself up for failure. Because that truck will break down. It will break down at some point. And when it does, you need to have that money set aside for when it's broke down. Not only to fix whatever the problem is, even if it's going to be covered under warranty, but you need to make sure you got enough to sit back for a month or two, a couple months. I would say at least 2 months is that comfort cushion, So you can sit back, make sure your bills are getting paid, make sure you're, still got the money to, enjoy that time off, And hell, it's a good time to take a vacation. Go to the beach or whatever your family wants to do. Just my 2 cents. Don't necessarily take my financial advice. We're all different, so talk to somebody else. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know what everyone's personal needs are. You might have 10 different baby mamas and you be broke at the end of every week because you got all that child support or something. I don't know. But that's about it, y'all. This video's getting kind of long. I know my last videos have been pretty long. I guess I just had a lot to talk about. So we're about home anyways. So we'll go home, take a good shower, get something to eat, relax, maybe watch a little TV. It's weird. I ain't never had time to just sit back and watch TV. I never just wanted to, But I appreciate you guys watching. If you would, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you got any questions. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Peace out.